Hi, this is Daniel Yo from the Enneagram Connections, and welcome everyone to another episode of the Healing Relationship series of podcasts. Today is episode 9, and we are going to explore the topic of trust, or can I trust you? Oftentimes, people ask me if they can trust somebody with their secrets or sensitive information about them. Sometimes these people are friends and sometimes they are family members. Let's start with defining the meaning of trust. I Googled internet and the Cambridge Dictionary came out with the following definition for trust. Trust is to believe that someone is good and honest and will not harm you, or that something is safe and reliable. Let me help to break down the definition of trust into two different categories. The first one is competency trust. What do I mean by that? Example of competency trust would be if your laptop breaks down and you send it in for repair, and that the technician is able to repair it, and this is what we call competency trust. You trust that the person will do a good job for you. The next type of trust we are looking at is called character trust. An example of character trust would be, can I trust my friends or family members to keep my sensitive information or to keep my secrets? Sometimes we assume that families can always be trusted to keep our secret or sensitive information. I agree that generally this is true, but sometimes it is not. And the question now is, how can I tell that if I can trust someone? Generally speaking, I assume people can be trusted to some degree. But again, to trust somebody to keep my secret, that is a different story. I would do the following to ascertain if I could trust somebody. The first thing I will look for is if this person talk back behind someone. I wouldn't want to keep my secret with somebody if he goes around and tell people what he heard from me, right? The next I would observe is someone is quick to offer information about another person when asked. Next, if somebody that I don't know well enough tells me that I should totally trust them, then I will be a little bit cautious. Now the reason is trust is earned and we can't ask people to trust us. We need to demonstrate to people that over a period of time that we are consistently trustworthy. And lastly, if this person maintains some kind of objectivity when commenting on people. I remember many years ago, somebody asked me for an honest opinion about somebody, and I happened to work with this person before, and I had a negative experience working with this person. Instead of saying what I didn't like about this person, I spelled out what I appreciate about this person, and then what were some of the things that I disagree with this person, and then I leave it to the other party to decide how much they want to trust this person, and I would refrain from commenting further. In summary, I don't think there's a need to trust people 100% at one go, right? We got to exercise some form of cautious. Secondly, I generally assume that people are trustworthy to some degree. Now this is important so that I don't become paranoid. And lastly, I would observe people over a period of time before I want to trust them to keep my sensitive information. So guys, we have come to the end of this episode of our podcast, and thank you very much for tuning in. And if you are curious to find out the Enneagram workshops we conduct regularly, do check our website at www.seedoflives.com and click on the Healing Relationships on the main page. So I will see you soon. Bye bye.